Hello everyone, welcome to Blueprints, or welcome back to Blueprints. Let's continue. I just had a bit of a failure where I started to run and then my computer died on me. So it actually didn't die, it froze. So I lost the recording I was doing, so I just canceled the run and kept going. My bad. But here we are, we start afresh. Let's go and check our outside room before we do anything else. Da-dum. Bum bum. We've had good luck with the hovel at times. I'll take shelter. Just to avoid the negative effect. I don't think I actually need to go in. I think just drafting it does it. Red rooms can be really detrimental. Alright, so my number one goal, well we have multiple goals, but my main goal is I'm trying to find a way to get the conduits to all line up so that we can get the power in the lab. There's a puzzle I want to do in there that needs power. I'm also just generally looking for the library to get more information and the chess pieces. I need to get Her Ladyship's chamber on this side of the house, and then the office. We've gotten both one of those on several runs, but not both at once. And then our choice of several other rooms. Let's just start going left and seeing if we can find our way to something. Hallway. Nice opening room. The parlor. I love this, the little game here. So one box is, at least one box is true, at least one box is false. There's only one box with gems in it. So the gems are in this box. Could be true. This statement is of no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. Alright, so if the gems are in the box, then that's true. And then this is true. And this is of no help at all. So they're all true. So that's not true. Oh, because there has to be at least one false box. And if this is true, then those two are also true. So we have at least this one false box. The gems are in the blue box is also false. And this statement is of no help at all is true. I don't know. I can't figure out how to pick it out. Okay, let me think about it. The gems are in the blue box. Let's say say this is true. Why am I seeing so much stuttering on my OBS? I hope it's not coming out stuttering. Sorry, if it is, I'm annoyed. It says 60 FPS. But it looks stuttery. Not volume. Graphics. Turn VSync off? Does that help? I don't know. Okay, wait. Let's restart this. The gems are in the blue box. If that's true, then this is true. And this is true. So that's not right. It can't be right. This cannot be the true statement. This must be a false statement. Which means this is not a false statement. This is a false statement, I mean. Because the gems are not in the box. And this is a true statement. But I don't see how do I know which box it is. I don't know. I'm not getting this one. I feel like it could be either the white box or the black box, but I'm not sure what distinguishes at all. Which makes me think I'm not understanding something. The gems are in this box. Again, if that's true, then that's true. And this is true. Which can't be, because there has to be one negative box. One false box. So if this is false, the gems are not in this box. And this is false, the gems are not in the blue box. And this is true. The statement is of no help. But in that case, they could be in either one. Okay, let's suppose the gems are in the black box. What's consistent with that? You're telling a lie. You're telling a lie. It feels like the world's consistent with either one, with either the black or the white box. What if we assume this is false? So the statement is of help. Then one of these has to be true. And if one of them is true, they're both true. That would mean the gems are in the blue box. But for that to be true, this would have to be of use. Is it of use in that scenario? I guess, because otherwise we don't know whether it's in white or black. I mean, I don't know the answer to this. I'm going to guess it's blue. I'm going to guess that these two are telling the truth and this one's false. And that this being the hope that it gives me is the confirmation that the other two are true. But I don't know about this one. Well, I guess that's how it worked. I don't know. That was a weird one. Let's take the spare green room. Stay on this file. Chapel again to stay on the same file. Rooms pointing upward are worthwhile. We should grab them whenever possible. And here we do not have one. I could take the garage to get some keys and then go east from the chapel. Any items or anything here? Looks like no. I mean, that's good, but that's gonna be pushing us all the way back to the first rank. Whereas this would give me, no, okay, if we put the drawing room, it would not go north. The commissary would, though. I'm gonna take the commissary just to keep going in the northern direction. What do we have? We have shovels, hammers, compasses. I'll grab a compass. And a shovel? I'll grab all of them. All right. So the security would keep us going north. But we're burning through our gems. Did I miss anything? Not yet. Always set offline mode to unlocked. And I'll leave security level the same for now. Until we either get a key card or lots of keys. The archives? You know, it might be good to get the archives now because then we'll be able to get it out of the way while we still have protection. Yeah, we're sheltered. Let's do drawing room. That would give us a chance to re-roll. Still don't know how to get this safe. I'm wondering if there's like going to be another secret outside of this room that points back at this room. Or something. See, there's lots of numbers. We have lots of numbers associated with steps. But it should be dates. That you open safes with dates. And I don't have any date associated with this room. There's nothing there, right? Is there a date on this, perhaps? On the canvas? I don't think so. All right. Let's redraw. And code check. I'll take the pool to stay on this rank or this file. But now we're getting very close to the point of not being able to not able to get the room, her ladyship's chamber. This run. The dark room actually would be fine. That'd be our third red room. Yeah, it doesn't go out. That's cool. Most of these pictures I still haven't figured out if there's anything we should get from this. This one I did. That's how we got this gate open. But like here, we didn't find any data associated with this. Okay. Pump room. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I haven't gotten this room before, but we can't get it now, unfortunately. We'll just grab the dining room. And we immediately get a step. This would give us more food if we had the aquarium, so let's wait. We have plenty of steps for now. One last chance for her ladyship's chamber. Nope. I haven't seen... No, I have seen the clock tower. I haven't seen the rotunda. I guess do the observatory. That will... Well, we've got another room right there. Let's do the clock tower. like Ema's tower. And this is a little bit of the sigil, or not for that. Or maybe it is. Well, that's the one we already have. And to my knowledge, there's nothing else here. We have a black rook. You know, that's the thing. I never tried placing the chess pieces on the opposite colors. We could do that too. Where's the black and white queens? King and queen. Black king and queen. Black queen's in the study. And I haven't found the black king? It seems. Yeah, no keys. Let's go ahead and eat this now. So many locked doors. It's silly. This would be our third room, so this would actually go into effect. Sorry about that. There was some idiot riding by on a moped. There's a kid that goes by every day. How close are we? We are pretty close to the pool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drain the pool. Because honestly, the fountain isn't buying us anything. Like, we never go into the place from the fountain. Like, I might just leave it permanently filled and have the pool always empty. Because the pool being empty is good. No, wrong thing. I always put these the wrong way. The fountain being empty would have bought us something. Well, no, that's not right. Would have bought us something some time ago, but right now it doesn't. That's something I want to keep an eye out for. If there's more walls around that we can break with the super hammer. Because we found the one, but like right here. Is this something that we might be able to break, for example? Locked door, of course. All right. So we're already screwed for the chess puzzle, but we can do other stuff. Let's go this way. Conference room? And there's nothing to do here. And this is locked, right? Yeah. And the pump room north was locked. So yeah, we're back all the way to the entrance hall. Or to here, I guess. Spread keys throughout the house. I like it. And then we'll all go back to the conference room. So we have to run back there real quick. In fact, we might as well just stay up here. We'll get some keys. Just the 4? Observatory would move us, but we don't have the gems for it. Let's redraw. Gymnasium? I like it. Maybe walk-in closet. No, I can't get that. Never mind. And this is not available to us. The office would help, but I can't take it. This would dead end us, but would give me some steps. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, take the boudoir. Just to restock a little bit. What makes me worried about these safes is that the rest of the safes, or this safe and the other safe that we've both gotten open, they didn't have anything external to them. Like, once you knew how they worked, all you had to do was in this room. Like, it was a self-contained puzzle. It makes me nervous because the other 2 safes we know about, or 3 safes, the office, the study, the drawing room, we don't know. There's nothing in the room to indicate where they are. Not that I could see. So we have keys, but that's okay. That's not a key door. That's a security door. Pump room we could still do. Redraw, please. We can do better than that. Wow, they keep on giving me this weight room. I guess just take the observatory to avoid getting a red room. That sucks. Apple? gem. Some steps. And that's it. Now we're back all the way to the entrance hall. When I went through security, I should have pinged to see if there's something in here. I'm not opening these again. There's good stuff in them, but we don't have enough keys for it. Grab the nook. The lab. Or the den. Maybe the den. I think the den first. Library. I do want a library. This would... Oh no, Windcast from the south. We have this entrance still. Yeah, take it. Now we can request another book. Okay, last time we read Curse of Black Bridge, and it didn't really give me anything. It was an interesting story, but it didn't give me anything. Let's read these drafting strategy ones next, I guess. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do it. Would I ever want this? I don't think so. I mean, we've figured out the pumps, haven't we? I wish I'd gotten that book last time on our run. It was the Realm and Rune. Alas, we didn't have the money for it. Just grab a mailroom real quick. I like it. And we had some new letters delivered, right? Yeah, we have several now. So these were the first two, I believe. Not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling with it. This contraption is the central control for power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we have served as an emergency power source for the local community, as we have modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 406, but feel free to play around with it, should you feel inclined to experiment. Yep, and then the 9-up, 3-up, which I believe we already have written down. From the lab. Where was it? Where was it? I wrote it down. This one. Push 3 up after 9. I can go ahead and just write again. 9 up, 3 up. Simon, in case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible. And if you look on the ceiling in many rooms, you'll find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align these rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred, even if the boiler room and its intended destination are on opposite sides of the house. I know. Okay, that's not very helpful. Well, maybe we'll get more helpful letters in the future. Nothing here. Okay, well, maybe tomorrow we'll get a nice bit of mail. Whoops. I kind of want to get the foyer just because I've not seen it before. Sure. Lord William Epson. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key 4? Key 4? E.R.E. Yena. The Baron Edwin Sinclair. And the Count Isaac Gates. In the office, there's a note. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Foyer room. I'm just gonna record their titles. So, front left, Lord William Epson. Mid left, Baron Thomas Sinclair. Back left, Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. I have no idea who this person is. I'm not even sure there is a person like this. Nicholas Key? Or just Nicholas? Major Nicholas? I don't recall hearing that name until now. I know who this is. This is the foreign queen. Back right. J.R.E. Yena. Mid right, Baron Edwin Sinclair. Gate. Count, or front right. Count Isaac Gates. Count Gates? How many gates are there? And there's the March of the Count. So maybe the code is the number of gates? Or key fourth? Maybe, okay. Maybe this is a red herring. Maybe that's what that means. Herrings of the Major is a red herring. But March of the Count? Count Gates? How many gates are there? There's, There's one in front of the, what's it called? There's one in front of the garage. There's one leading out to where I have my tent set up. And there's the one that leads to where the left side, the morning room is. The outer room. There might be one on the right side of the house also. We have not gone out on the right side of the house. And they mentioned that there's been a gate that's been opened. So it's either 4 or 3, I think. I don't know. But I think this has to do with the office. I think this is a clue. Either with this either it has to do with this 6 or it's the counting Gates. Because Gates is not a family name. We're all Epsons and Sinclairs here. But I bet that's a red herring. The bedroom would cut us off from the center area. But all these will, so we're stuck with that. This will at least let us continue to the right. Ooh, bad spot for a room that doesn't go north. Yeah, we're cut off from the foundation now. The breaker box would let us get through the gymnasium door. So we could turn off the keycard entry system. Turn off gymnasium. Dark room's fine. Turn on garage. Did I turn off gymnasium? Yeah, I did. Good. Dark room is fine because it was sheltered. And I think we already set the security room right. Let's go back to the entrance hall, do that one room there. Does this room have conduits? I don't think so. I think that's not a conduit. So foyer is no conduit. Like, I've only seen, like, the boiler room, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. And they're usually so far away from the lab. I need to get the wrench again and adjust the frequency that they show up. The rumpus room is always really cool. I wish I can get in there, but I don't have the coin for it. I don't have the gems. The rumpus room that gives you a little thing. You know, we have the shovel today, and we have not gotten a single good green room with things in it. Lever. So we need a battery to make anything happen there. The office would be great. I would love the office right now, but I don't have it. Take the bedroom, I guess. Is there a gate going down to the elevator over there? No. 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 Alright, let's go. I guess. Well, I have a bunch of keys. I could waste my keys on stuff over here in the locker room. Because this is not a key door. I don't really want to. I'd regret it if we ended up what am I saying? If we ended up needing a key up here. Da da. Oh, I didn't even recognize those as an item. It has to be the pantry, otherwise we're just done. This would probably have good items in it. What are the chances that one of those is the key card? If it is, we can start again from the foundation. We might be able to start from the foundation now. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take the pantry either way. Like, the whole security thing we did, does that affect the elevator in the foundation? I bet it does. So maybe I should be doing that. Corridor wouldn't help us. The antechamber's closed. Billiard room. Do a math puzzle. 9. 5 squared is 25. Minus 15 is 10. 18 squared? Damned if I know. God, I have to like, okay. 18 times 18 would be 180 plus 80 plus 16. So that's 260, 276. Minus presumably 16 squared. Oh wait, I get, but no. The bullseye is yellow. Usually the bullseye is blue. I bet that's a square root. 18 minus the square root of 16 is 14. No, I'm wrong. You see, this one's blue, so this is the number that gets squared. 25 minus 15 is 10. I don't know. Maybe that means they both get squared? 16 squared is 256. So what did we say? 276, 256, so 20. I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to get this one. 25 minus 15 is 10. Like, I really thought this would be 18 minus the square root of this. Maybe it's 18 minus 16 squared. Like, this is the order. So 18 minus 16 is 2. Squared is 4. Yeah, that seems to be it. So that's telling you the order of operations to when to do the square, not which input, which parameter to square. So 13 minus 10 is 3, squared is 9. It's the key card. Well, that's kind of funny. Oh, hey. Huh. Where's my workshop from here? How far back is it? Oh, it's way far back. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait that long. This is an internal room, so it's barren. It's not gonna have much stuff. Oh, a turnip. I take it back. We got some good stuff there. I can't take the kitchen. And this wouldn't give me anything. There's no reason to go to antechamber right now. Rotate everything. And then we'll go to the right side corner. Alright, dig spots. Every time I get one of these, it makes it more and more regretful. Hey, a silver key, nice. That we didn't go back and get the better digger. Oh, I want the office, but I can't get it. Should we use our special key? The gift shop. Haven't been to Rotunda yet. This will be a dead end. Yeah, we still have to buy... This is different. That wasn't there before. Oh! Oh! This is the coffer from the story. The kid opened it and he ended up dying within 13 steps. I bet it's set your steps to 13 or something like that. Let's buy it. So we already have the utility. We have quite a few doors. Because we have the workshop. We have, look at the mechanarium would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Let's take it. Whoa. That freaked me out. Thought someone was gonna come through the door. The electric eel aquarium. How could I not take that? So now we have conduits in there. This is a lever, yes? To a room I can no longer get to. But if we go through the antechamber... No, we can't. We can't get to the antechamber. It's just completely closed off. What about this side? Another silver key? Let's check down there real quick. Sometimes there's like a upgrade disc. Like right there. But not this time. So this is a conduit room, and that is a conduit generator. Let's see if we can connect the two. That's not promising. No. So we have this safe. Let me just look around and see if there's dates anywhere here. This is the Black Queen room, right? Yeah. There's a Black Queen here on the board. And it's in the right spot. I still haven't been out there. And maybe there's a date like on this somewhere. Okay, it always resolves to the same spot. And this is actually the kingdom, isn't it? Like this is that's Arcaries. This is maybe not. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. I'm not sure. So this is empty. Does that mean something? Like there's the ones that tell you about which letter this room is are that one, not these. It's what? 10 and tent. So this is a tea room. Let's check her birthday. And 1213. We'll test that one too. Oh, 0412 was what we found in the attic. No. 6216? Don't remember where I got that one from. It was from this letter combination. $122. Oh, 122. No. I mean, is it the chessboard? Is there something going on here? So this is the Black Queen is currently in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's in 5, 5. No. 05, 05? No. I mean, that is the right place, right? Queens stay on their own color? Because, okay, if you were white, E4 would be like your first move. So yeah, that's your king's pawn. Yeah, so that's the right spot for the queen. I mean, we have numbers and letters here. A, B, C, D is it 4, 8? Could it be December? December 8th? I don't know. That seems sketchy. Oh. Oh, okay. Aha. Letter 2. It's not in the office. This is the study. And the code was 1208. Haven't I seen 1208 sometime before? I feel like I have. 1213 there. I feel like I have 0218, not 1208. Like, what was in the attic again? I don't remember. Yeah, this is all not the right stuff. The attic was 0412. Okay, well, let's read this. December 8th. Yeah? Okay, that's what it is. M, be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all our hard work is about to come to fruition. I've just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists, whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured in the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of White Sands, Caleb. And Caleb got arrested. On the shore of White Sands might be a code. This was, it's 2 red. It's from Caleb, who was her publisher. 2 months from 12/8 museum heist until we meet on the shore of White Sands. Oh. Close exhibit, a secret floor plan. So we're going to be able to actually get into the room where they stole stuff. Well, not this time, but hey. Wow, okay. If I'd had a greater presence of mind, we could have solved that the moment we got here. And this is making me doubt myself again, because the office, I think, is very clearly telling me that I need to get the information from that the foyer. The foyer gave me information about the office safe. I'm pretty sure. Or the whole count gate, like that's gotta be something about getting into the office safe, and the major red herring. What am I saying? But that is a clue that you needed to be in a different room to get the actual answer. But this one we got just from looking around this room more carefully. So I'm thinking the drawing room. The drawing room is the one that's really unobvious to me. Like, all it has is a bunch of steps. Like, there's a bunch of pictures that all have the stride length marked. And I've looked at the count of pictures. I've done the 13 steps from the book. I don't see a date associated with that. I don't know. That's I just believe that there must be somewhere else in the house that's going to point me back to that room. But now I find myself wondering if I'm just too stupid to see the answer. Well, we didn't get our foundation generated. But we still have one room we can look at north here, and that's it, right? Everything else is drafted. Yeah, now we got eels. Why is this all glowy? Well, I'll take the office. How many times do I walk past that without the thing out? What am I saying? These busts are the same as the one in the foyer. So that might be a thing also. But March of the Count is the obvious one, because that's the one that's not in red. Yeah. Yeah, these are the same busts in the foyer. So which one was the Count? I think this was the Count. Yeah, and okay, that's even the bust of the Count right there. I don't see the red herring one. I see this Count appearing over and over again now. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So March of the Count, and the Count was in the front right, and it says Count Gate, and we think there's either 3 or 4 gates. Maybe I just want to count his busts though. I mean, March is an obvious, you know, 03, maybe. Let's just try stuff. So I'm gonna guess that it's March and then a number. That's either gonna be 3 or 4 or something to do with the bottom right, which might be a number 1 to 6. So 0304. Wasn't that one. 0303. That was okay. How weird that we get this back-to-back rooms. But yeah, all you needed to do was get that foyer, and that made it really obvious. Count Gates. Okay, so the office, it was 0303, no, it was 0303, right? 0303. Mr. Sinclair on March 3rd. Thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you'd hope to never hear from us again once we've given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. I see. So he was being blackmailed with the other 7 notes. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find in your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands. No, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there has been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, me, I want to personally assure you there has never been any tangible danger. If we gave any impression that we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there's nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are, in fact, entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh your culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous, X. Okay. So this is 8 from Anonymous. Discussing how they extorted money from Great Uncle by stealing the other letters. So we have we're still missing letters 1, 5, 6 and 3. 1, 3, 5, and 6. Yep, I've got 4 letters. Why are you talking to me? My car insurance wants me to talk to them. I'll talk to them later. Okay, anything else we can do here? A shame we couldn't get the aquarium to connect to anything else. And we didn't get anything particularly interesting. Besides, I mean, you know, besides the letters, of course. Is there any reason to go anywhere else? I guess I could open up a locker. Ooh, anything on the back of this? No. Okay. Nothing going through the foundation. Anything more to buy here? I don't think so. Oh. Whoops. The dining room, we already did that. The office. We were in the office because spread money. Does it matter? Like, I don't think I have anything to buy. The gift shop had stuff, but it was like for 110 or something. It was a silly amount of money. The shelter wouldn't have anything. We already bought everything in the commissary. I don't think we need money right now. Yeah, let's take a quick look just to make sure I didn't miss something obvious. There's a key somewhere. In some room I missed. But I don't have a door to open it with. Or a door to open. Yeah. Well, now I'm a little confused because it's the last time we went to the Rumpus room, they did tell us deliberately that there was a gate open that I didn't realize. It wasn't opened by me. But all the gates that I know of are open, or were opened by me. I mean, there's that gate. That gate was already open. There's this gate. There's a small gate over there. And then there's the back two. There's one over on that side, and there's... Isn't there one over on this side? Let's just go take a look at it real quick. Why'd that work then? Why was it 03? Because I don't know. There's this door I haven't figured out. I'm assuming this takes me to the east courtyard. Yeah, here's a gate. And it's closed! Nah. Never mind. Let's do the next day. That was a good one. We got some stuff done. Corporate House of Cogs. Because we had a bunch of mechanical rooms in an office. We had the conference room in the office. And the mail room, I guess. That's what gives you a corporate house. The new room we placed was the Dovecote. We never placed that before, I don't think. Bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Oh yeah, there's our mail for today. And let me get my allowance first. I wonder if there's like something right here that I missed that's really obvious. A sleeping mask and a compass. Hey, I like the compass. Floor plans going north more often. Let's draft our first set of rooms before we go to the side room. Workshop right away? Or maybe Lucky Rabbit's Foot at this point would be good. Like, this is as early as you can get it. Greater chance of finding items. Hopefully that will pay for itself. Now I'm looking at these busts. Trying to figure out who's who. So this would be terrible. I guess we take the kitchen. But wow, we're kind of cut off a little bit. Hopefully we don't end up with another like 2-rank run or something. Get me north, please. The hallway would. The bedroom would. Dining room would also. Perfect. Do the hallway. But before we proceed, let's go draft down here first. You know, I'll take the storeroom and let the hallway lead us, I think. And we even have an extra item. Nice. Let's go get our outside room. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. The shrine is very tempting. The tool shed's also interesting. Like, we don't have a shrine buff on us right now. I kind of don't care. I'm gonna take the special item. We get a shovel and a lockpick. Is there anything back here on this side of the Lilith River? No. All right, to that hallway. Oh, we can see what the menu is. Every bonus for every green room. I usually grab green rooms anyway, so that's nothing special. Security to get into the corner, I think. I've missed a key somewhere already. Let's turn the key card offline mode, of course, to unlocked. But let's actually turn it to low. Actually, the new room we got said that all of its doors are key card security. All of them. Which means maybe their entrance has to be. Maybe you can only draft it if you do it through a key card. I'm going to set this to high in the hopes of drafting that extra room. Where did I miss a key? Like, do I want to go back and look around for it? Oh, it's in the hallway, of course. Yeah, right here. Bedroom to get back left. I like it. And we still have a way from the security room. We want it. Drawing room facing the right way, even. I kind of like it. But like I said, this is the drawing room, and all it has are a bunch of these pictures with the stride length noted. How does this translate to a date? Like, we've got different types of pictures. Let me just open that. We have different step lengths. We have potentially number of steps. We've got people with different weather. Like this guy's got an umbrella. There's different types of people. Now, I could see how to get many numbers out of this, but I'm not how to get many dates. Excuse me. Yeah, some water. Hydration break. Steps doesn't have any sort of month connotation, does it? I still think there might be like something right here that we're just missing. Maybe at a certain time. Or a certain step count. I have to be here. Like that could be a thing. I could see that being a thing. Like if I'm here with a certain number of steps remaining. Then this works. I don't know. Hopefully there'll be something that points to it in the, you know, a bit more clear. So we can't get right. Or further to the east. This won't help. None of these help. Let's just take the extra closet so we can get out of the pool. Or we could take an observation. Why not? Let's take an observation. Everything is 50% off today. See flyer for details. The sale. The lab. Should we get it? I think I'll get it. No items. Alright, let's see what today's experiment's gonna be. So allowance or aquarium. Adding aquariums would be so good. Because my aquariums are powered. Like, would that be worth the red room issue? And the lab only has this one entrance right here now. Now, I'm going to go back to the drawing room in the hopes that we get an aquarium and we can place it here. We can get a red room of some sort. And then we'll come back and place it. Or hope. We'll improve our chances of getting a room what you want at the chapel. Perfect. 3 aquariums have been added. See, there's one. That would actually power the foundation. But that's not... Is that what I wanted right now? Kinda. It is a red room. But we won't get the items for it. I'm gonna take it. Oh, it's a bedroom too. That's convenient. So this would be a powered dark room. I guess the dark room has that also. The Nook doesn't have that. I don't believe it. Yeah, there's no conduits in the Nook. Well, maybe you need to have it powered from all 3 sides. I expected this to be glowy. So we've added 6 of them. That's a pretty good odds. That's pretty good odds. I'm gonna go and do it. Let's go back and draft next to the lab. No. Well, potentially still dark if the dark room extends. I think garage does extend also, but we can't get that. Dark room, I guess. Do we have a breaker box? We don't. I'm going to go back then. I'm going to go back. Like, we're burning through our steps, but if we could get the lab puzzle done, that would be worth wasting a day otherwise. Oh, wrong way. They're just taunting me now, giving me tons of these, but I can't get them. I have to take the furnace. Well, at least we added more aquariums. But damn. There's no way for me to... Well, no, there's north from the chapel. And north from the Nook, I guess. I don't want to draw an aquarium and not grab it because I couldn't see it. Like, that would just be embarrassing. Yeah, I thought this would be on. I thought this would be a steam vent. But maybe I'm wrong. Like, it's connected. It doesn't connect to the door, though. Key to the secret garden. That's nice. Broken lever. I need the greenhouse so that we can actually see what that sheet music says. This is a wall that can be broken. I am sure of it. This looks so breakable. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Right here, I bet we can get to that wall. And that's going to put us on the east side of the house. Okay, so now we know how to do that. We just need to get the, we need to get another sledgehammer. Oh, if we get this and we aren't able to get it because we don't have the gem cost, that's going to be so frustrating. But I'm really worried that we're going to not be able to do anything. We're bleeding. We're bleeding out. I've got 15 steps left. Like, we could go back to the dark room and draft blind. Like, how many steps do I have? If I go in, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I can go in and out. So there's the fake crown. With security guards. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of the guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we've created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us. May the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Pharaoh. Closed exhibit. So the museum heist on Tuesday to avoid the changing of guard on the 1st of the month. So the last Tuesday of some month. 3 guards, 2 in black gloves are on our side, 1 in white gloves. Black shores guide us, black skies shield us. Fathers be proud of us, Pharaoh. I wonder if black is a reference to Orin Ares. That was the symbol of them. So red seems like it goes bad. We can't hit the red, but we can push around. Or maybe I need to hit the red? Yes. So this is House Fens, so we need to get red everywhere. Allowance. Okay, well that's good. Good to know. I think we're at a point where we're gonna have to draft blindly. Oh, I forgot the extra cost. I don't even know if we can get over there now. Ooh, let's just go. I'm gonna draft here. Oh, food. Nice. Let's see if we can get like a bedroom or something. They're taunting me. That's it. We're done. Because we can't go from here. That's it. We're screwed. Six, 1, 2, 3, 4. We kind of can. But damn. That ate through our steps so fast. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red rooms. Okay. If we get the lab, if we get the what's it called? It's gonna eat up 5 of our steps. If we get the aquarium. So we failed. We can't get it. I can stop the experiment. I should have done that long ago. Pause experiment. I can't believe I forgot about that. Like, we hit that 7 times. We wasted 35 steps on that. And all we can do is draft blindly and hope that one of these directions... Oh, I can't even go this way. Hope that this direction. It's gonna be this one, isn't it? I can't get it. I don't have the gem. Well, that's some steps. Maybe we can make something happen. We could still potentially get something on this side. But I bet that would have been it. I bet if we'd had the gem, we would have had it, been able to do the puzzle. They're just being so mean to me. Why be so mean? It's because of the furnace. Now I'm getting this everywhere. Okay, we got a bedroom at least. And a gem. But they're just like taunting me. That's just so mean. I still can't go through there. But I can go to the archives and potentially get something. This was such a perfect day to get this, but we just did not have the steps or the gems. And the furnace just screws you over. I need... There's 2 power sources right there. I mean, what the hell, game? But there's no way to bring it back through chapel, right? Or did I just screw myself? No, the chapel doesn't have conduits. Neither does the guest bedroom. Once you start getting red rooms, it just seems like that just escalates. And that's it. The gym, we can go back to that, or was that a, I don't remember. Let's go down, see if there's a, an item down here. A key card, maybe? And there's nothing. We don't even need a key card. What we need is to draft the room, the breaker room. But we're just not getting the option. Like, how many more red rooms can we get? Oh. Yeah. I think we're cooked. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go. We can get, I guess we can just take the dark room and leave it to chance. That's all we have. Or we can't. No, that's we're just done because that's a security door. What a shame. I feel like this was a real opportunity for us, and we messed it. Okay, but okay, we got the secret garden isn't a thing. Can we go check an item? We can go check an item if we have time. At least we didn't run out of steps. Like, that wasn't the problem. And we could have always bought more steps if we needed to. But we didn't run out of steps. We ran out of places to go because of the damn furnace. It's sale day. Oh, that'd be so nice to be able to get the bookshop right now. And be able to, yeah, take advantage of that to buy one of those expensive books. But alas, 'tis not to be. They do just throw random bits of food at you in the middle, at the end of the day. It's weird. Alright. Well, that was disappointing. Well, okay. Let's throw something in the fountain. Bad run. One more. We're gonna do another one. Crimson Villa, 10 red rooms. It was such a good opportunity. Like, if we were able to open, I'm sure we drafted it. I'm sure that we drafted it. We just didn't have the gem to buy it. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no, I didn't do it. I was thinking we could have donated money to the shrine. Let's go get our side room today. First. Bum, bum. No. Well, now we know how to get out of the house, though. Once we get the secret garden and... Oh, I didn't check an item. The whole point of me going back was to check an item, and I forgot to do it. I'm an idiot. Because I feel like I'm always running out of gems. I'm gonna take the hovel. And we'll rely on our money to find some way to buy food for us. Okay, we got a spot there. Like, we have a lot of allowance. We can make something happen, I'm sure. Hallway is the obvious one. I wish I'd had this one last time, though. I'll take the hallway. That's what I was just saying. I wanted the commissary. Or no, I wanted the kitchen. But this is fine too. Getting an early metal detector would probably be good. And a salt shaker will be a benefit. Probably the sledgehammer too, but not yet. Maybe we'll find something. Here's the lab already. I'm gonna go ahead and get the lab right away. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and get the corridor. The hall? We don't need the nursery. That wouldn't help. We don't even need this prize. Okay, the garage. I like garage. I like that the library points north. I'm gonna take that. I'm not so keen on this whole drafting strategy book, but we can take a look at it at least. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available and it is imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope of further development. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends. Rooms with no exit and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we'll delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover once and for all if there's any life beyond the dead end. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It's an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. But every house needs some dead ends. Each dead end room removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on, when decisions are more critical. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential. Dropping a dead end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this, and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Yeah. As foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered an outer room. It can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Arindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Ajaran angels of that early era are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers, are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy. Okay. Find shops, amass steps to allow for return trips, draft as many dead ends as possible. Fair. And we have a name. This person is Vea. I'm sure I had someone else's, one of the other angel names. This is where the angels are, so I can write this one down. You are the chimney sweep. So you are Vea. Let me find the other one. Yeah, the angel with the broom is Mira. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms draftable outside. Alright. On a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems. Yes. On a hovel, they'll focus entirely on lots of steps. The hovel... Groundskeeper's tool shed. You'll find useful items like a shovel or sledge. Trading post for better items. Root cellar. Yeah, this is all really obvious stuff. Although, I hadn't thought about that before, but the shelter is a radiation thing. Like, if we get the shelter and then do experiments, I think that forces all the locks open in the house. But we have to have the shelter. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward. This one is a blessing. How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? Okay. The more gold you offer, the longer. The type and duration of blessing can differ. And it doesn't seem like there's an obvious way to force it. We've already got the blessing of the high roller, and I was unenthused about it. If toolshed is good, then attic is really good. Study is likely the most powerful room. Solving chess portmanteaus? I don't get it. Kochek is good. Hovel, I like Hovel. And Secret Passage is not a dead end. Mail-in sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martis shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and a trophy. I wish I could read this, but I can't. So, trophy. Draft 20 dead ends. I don't even know if I have 20 dead ends. As we conclude this October edition, we trust you have unearthed the darker side of architecture. From the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb. Alright. Well, that wasn't useless. It wasn't useless. And we can rotate stuff. Secret passage. I kind of want to just prefer secret passage. And go north. Into what, though? Green rooms tend to be very open. Hallways tend to be very open. We already have a lot of hallways. How many hallways do we have left? We have the passageway, the Great Hall, the foyer. I think we might get a corridor if we haven't dropped it already. We have. I think it's gonna be a bad idea. Well, no, actually, we'll probably... Okay, that's a good idea, actually. Let's go ahead and take that. We'll get the four-way one, and that's a fine place for it. Ah. Wow, that was hard to see. I'm sure I've missed that one before. Or the electric eel. I hadn't thought about that. I was thinking about this. I'm good with that. We wouldn't be able to go north from here, but... yeah. So this will be a powered room. Unfortunately, none of these are powered or benefit from being powered. What was that? Oh. I bet I've walked past that a few times. Patio? There are very few green rooms that would just get, there would be this room. I don't even need gems. Yeah, it's not gonna help. I could use a workshop if it has a battery in it. It has a hammer. We need a hammer. We need an enhanced hammer. Then we have a security door. I mean, the attic has a lot of potential. And we can get into the southern part of the house again. I kind of like it. It sucks, but I'm not happy with the other ones either. The other choice would be the boudoir, and then we'd come back down here, potentially get into the foundation. But we can probably get into the foundation from this side. Let's take the attic. And hope it pays. So we got the secret garden key. Nice. Oh, should have grabbed that first. Before grabbing the coins. And a battery. That's what I want. Now we need a lever. I think that's enough that might have paid off. Like, that was a lot of stuff. Let's go back to the workshop. And we can at least build something. So what I want to do is that and that. And the lever. I could instead make the super shovel with stuff I don't have, which also would require the lever. Or just shovel a metal detector. I think that's good too. I like that idea. Yeah, then we save the sledge for maybe we find the lever. All right, so back to the front. We're running out of steps. Was there something else to buy here? No. You know, I'll take the utility closet here. That would let me get through the workshop if we go back that way. Or well, it would once we get security room. And if we don't, then we can turn it back on the way back if we do go that way. But 16 steps already. That's not many steps for this early in the run. That's what I'm looking for. That kitchen. Tomato soup. So for red rooms. So we already have 2 red rooms. So it'd be worth 10 right now. Let's just grab our club sandwich for now. And bananas. Nice. Not the best choice of rooms. Let's take drawing room. What? Oh, there. Courtyard is good. I like the courtyard. Might need to use those. We're at a dead end, I think. Or soon. We're on a single path. Bunch of nothing. Okay, we got a bunch of coins there. But we are limited just to this one room and then down here. And that is a stretch. I want this to open up. The den would do. Yeah, that serves nicely. And I did want the security so we can get through the workshop. And yeah, that's worth grabbing. Security level to high. And the whole thing I had last time where I said that it needed to have the other door, it had to be on a security door. That was BS. It opened up the well, what am I saying? The closed, I don't remember the name of the room, but the room that had the museum set up, it was open from a regular door. We'll come back to that. Or actually, we need to go in, don't we? The lab. I like the lab here. It's a good place for the lab. It would mean that it's cut off and we can't power it. Or unless we draft power down here. That's a thought. It's unlikely. I'd certainly prefer that over the furnace. I never found this driveway, the dirt on the driveway. It just wasn't obvious to me. Like, I wonder if this is another progression path. I was thinking that this means that there's something to dig up on the driveway, but maybe there's like accumulating stars is similar to this. If we do this one and we find another locked trunk, will it just basically feed off itself? Possibly. Hopefully we find another one. Trying to debate whether I want to deal with the dark room first or go around. Let's deal with the dark room first. So we step in, lights go out. We waste a whole bunch of steps running back to the utility room. Probably end up buying that on the way. But let's draft over here first. Rumpus room? I want to see another movie. What? Oh, coins.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair.
The drawing room?
A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories. each with their own secrets, each with their own endings,
Oh, okay.
in the same chair.
The same chair.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So there was a forest scene. Looked like rocks in the forest. Then there was the courtyard. It pointed towards the upstairs floors of the library. I wonder if there's something up there we missed. And then it showed me the drawing room a couple times. The people sitting in the chair. I recognized the painting. It was in the attic. The chair, of course, the chair itself is in the drawing room right now. Maybe there's something on the chair. I don't know. Take the empty closet. Add another red room. It's useless by itself, but we buy something from the kitchen and we'll actually have something. Do I want to go all the way back up here, or do I want to continue this way? I think we go to the utility room, turn back on the dark room, and go back. Key cards are off, right? Yeah. All right, let's gobble up as much as we can. Tomato soup. Banana. And we're out. Back up to 40 though. That's good. It's not terrible, at least. All right, this chair. Is this the same chair as he's sitting in here? I think so. Like, I can't crouch down and look behind the chair. But I don't see like any dates or anything on it. It pointed me towards the attic, because there's the other picture of a woman in the same chair. Maybe in the background of that chair there's a date? It also potentially, it said this man, and then it showed me the tomb. And there was a letter on the tomb that I didn't record a date of. I probably should have. Well, we're done for now here, I think. Let's go back to the dark room. Bum bum. Bum bum. Alright, and we didn't get an electricity room. Maybe we can redraw and get one. Maybe we can redraw again and get one. No. Alas. I'll do the puzzle, even though we can't use gems today, pretty much. Maybe we can launder them or something. All right, one true, one false. One of the other two boxes is false. Possibly true. You will open this box and find it empty. That's awfully presumptuous of you. The blue box is true. So, the obvious way would be if this is true, one of the other two boxes is false. This is the false one. This is the true one. This says that one's true, which is consistent. I'll open this and find gems. So how can I know that that's wrong? So what if this is false? This has to be true. If this is false, then there will be three false wait, no. One of the other. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't have to be false. If this was false, then that would say that both the other boxes are true, which is consistent. But that would say this box is saying that that one's true, so this would be false. So this one cannot be true. This cannot be false. Because if this was false, it would be saying that this is true and this is not true. So I think I'm going to open this and find it with gems. Okay, to the foundation. I've got a lot of coins, I don't really need them. Spare green room, otherwise we're have to go in quite a ways. Are we full? Yeah, south of here we're full. That's cool. I think we better take passageway. Even though it eats up our steps pretty damn hard. The boiler room doesn't really help me because we're too far from the lab for it to matter. This would let me go west and south though. It probably doesn't matter. I'll take it though. I'll take it. In case it does. And this is a powered room. If we need it, we can... So if we had something else that was powered that we needed, we could put it here. The vault... So this would be... Yeah, we're dead ending. We're making this inaccessible. Too bad. If we can... What would we launder it to? I need to launder to steps. It doesn't really help. I guess there's laundering to money? Let's get some keys, perhaps. Like, if I need money, I can just take that. Okay, wait a minute. This would be a good secret garden room. I'm sure you can break through that. I'm sure of it. But we just have to get the right tool. Only one? Only one diggable spot, it seems. I wanted to snap off this lever. Math puzzle. 17. 3 squared is 9. 13 minus 10 is 3. Squared is 9. 10 minus 7 is 3. Times 1 is, again, 9. Squared is 3. There's the key card. Never mind. I'm just being inarticulate. Let's take the bunk room, I guess. I don't have the mask, do I? No. We get some bananas. Banana. The music room? Nah. I'll take the guest bedroom for some steps. Although we did get a we got one of the sanctum keys from the music room, which was amusing to me. All right, through the boiler room. The mailroom. Mailroom's a good. This is a good spot for the mailroom. And we don't even need to go in. Although there might be an item in here, but there is not. Oh, there's stuff downstairs. How do I get down? Hold up. I know this. I know this little thing. How do I get that? Okay, so I'd have to have steam coming back. Where does steam come from? From there? No. From here? No. That did it. This is on now. That looks exactly like a room down in the underground. near the sanctum. Now, we've screwed ourselves. We can't get back across to that room over there. But I want to go take a look. I want to go see if that was enough to turn it on. Like, I had thought perhaps we'd have to turn the power on and stuff. South through this room. Like, I'd assume this was a power thing and we needed to have it all lit up, but maybe not. Or maybe yes, but still to come. Is it here? Or is it where the chess puzzle is? I'm not sure. We'll check here first. I think it's here. To think, if I had not had a shovel and said, oh, there's dig spots, I would never have looked. Here we are. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I have to turn it again. Okay, where am I going? Right across. I think turning it once will be sufficient. There's that way too, though. Okay. Let's not waste all our steps, but this is, you know, we gotta pursue this. Is this going up or around or side to side? I'm gonna go back and check. Because there were two ways to go. I think it's connected to one of them right now. Okay, that's the one we can't go. It's got the Arindaries symbol behind it. Okay, this is just telling me full drain, entry level. Entry level. Entry level? $13 is the dock level. 6 is entry level. And 0 is full drain. For the reservoir. Like, I remember when we were down in the reservoir, there was like a cave? Is that what they're talking about? Maybe? After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have actually been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoist at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. March 1st, 1917. $1917, Michael. 1917, really? Yeah, here they are. I have these kind of in the wrong order. Foreman's log 228. Happy to have filled reservoir. Use steam now. It's Arindia. I mean, it's Ares. So we need to get black everywhere, probably. Like that. Extra allowance. Does it matter what we're looking at? Like, do I need to line up something? I don't think so. But next time we get the pump room, I'm definitely gonna change the reservoir level to 6 and see what we can do with that. Okay, I still want to go over there, though. So to go over there, I need to rotate 1, 2, 3 times. And again, this is something that's been available since the first time we saw the pump room. I just never recognized that box until we'd come down here and said, oh yeah, there's a box that looks just like that. I shouldn't have been so stupid though, because clearly there must have been some reason to have that, that box there. And I just was focused on the steam room, not the larger picture. There's nothing the other ways, right? I don't think so. There's a letter and a draftable room. What could this be? So there's an 8 here, but everything else is not, it's just letters. This isn't a safe, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a date. Have we had any obvious 4-letter words? RLCF was the insurgent group. Let me do that. R. No L. Mary? Do we have an M? No R. I mean, all of them are of Arindia, so it's hard to know if it actually is related to Arindia or if it's just something. Horus, maybe? Is there an O? No. Oven never I. Don't know. I'm just looking for 4-letter words or anything that has an 8 in it. Revad? Revady? Probably not. Novi. Kirk Darren. I'm sure it's not Kirk. Is it? It can't be Kirk. No. Swan? Maybe? Nope. I don't think I have it yet. I think there must be something pointing me this way, but I don't have it yet. The angel names? Mila? It's probably that 8. But not Mila. Veya? There's no 8. There's probably no V at the beginning either. No. Okay, well, we don't have it yet. So, underpass. There is a red padlock. I mean, it couldn't just be Fen, right? No, there's no Fen. 4 letters or 3 letters plus 8? Gives me a new room to draft. I think? Maybe that's just a note, but it looks like a new room to draft. There wasn't even an O in the beginning, right? No. Welp. Well, remember that it's here at least. I could open the antechamber. Sure, why not? We're so close, but we don't have the steps to even do anything. I don't think. Hey, allowance piece. I won't say no. Well, I feel like we made some good progress on that, at least. We kind of abandoned our run in the middle of it. How do I need to set this to get back home? Look at that clip right through the ground there. For shame. Didn't even try to make it look realistic. What did we really gain from that? I mean, another door. Another date. And the pump room thing. Yeah, the pump room thing. Which we have not drafted today. Yeah, that's the thing. We need to figure that out. Like that. See, there's a little entryway that way. I bet that's it. So do we reset the boiler room? Either that or go back to... It's a long way back to the workshop. We don't have a lot of steps, only 15 steps. I think we have to keep on going through the boiler room then. But... and we should reset it. Otherwise, you might end up coming out of that door and being... Well, no, you can't get stuck, because then you'll be able to come down the elevator. But we can reset this either way. We can... well... How soon do I think I'm gonna find that code? I bet we're gonna be able to come back to the pump room before that. Not the pump room, this room. What am I trying? I'm trying. Oh, I need to have this. I need to have it pointed this way in order to power up anything. Yeah. Now I don't remember how I did this. There. Okay. That is how we continue. And then you switch this to open that door as opposed to this. They're taunting me with these red rooms. Shop. Wish we had a sale today. Bets this is the furnace? No, indoor nursery. Almost as useless. we can get an extra star. Or we could potentially connect to the workshop. I hate this room. Like, that's a run killer room. You know what? That's fine. With my last few steps, I will go to the, my room. Room 406. So we haven't found one in the vault yet. It says there's one among the clocks, but I haven't found that yet either, in the clock tower. We've gotten this one that's beneath all the docks. We found that one at the bottom of the reservoir. Don't know about this one. This, it sounds like they were saying that there'd be a station that was flooded. I bet that's where we're gonna find this one. We got this in the music room, and I don't know what this means. I went in the 8th door. No, it wasn't there. Oh, it's probably in the mechanarium. Because yeah, the mechanarium has room for lots of doors. I bet it's there. You just have to draft 8 rooms that have this symbol. That's going to be a tricky run. The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. So is this? I thought this was going to be telling me a secret, but this might have been them. This was them, I think. Because the people in the 8th note were saying, sorry we bribed you, or sorry we extorted money from you. I thought they were going to give me a way to buy secrets. Too bad. But I think that's how to interpret that. That makes sense in the context. 8 realms and 8 months. We know they went there first. That's it. And until I have a few more options, I'm not going to guess randomly. Is this a realm up here? No. So it's the 3 realms here, this island nation, and then these 3. One of those is Nuance. I think this one might be Nuance, but I don't know. Clocks all stopped at 1:30. Does that tell me anything? 1:30. Oh, I didn't even see that they had the little symbols here. So we've gotten that one so far. I bet when we do something, this will open. Actually, I bet this is the order he visited him in, because this is the first one. So Fenris, I think it's either this one. It might be this one. There's 8 lands, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, then this Fenris is also this one. Okay. And the third one is Araja. The fourth one is Arcaries. And here's where we start having trouble. And this one, the Down Arrow Nation. Don't know. It's some combination of these. I'm reluctant just to guess randomly. But I bet that does lead to something. But we need to learn more about the different outsider lands. Remember the picture had this. The wagon. The red things. Okay, that's normal time. I was thinking that's not stopped like those are. Well, I think we're done. Too bad. Still, I feel like we made some good progress. Garden Shopping Center of the Dead, 12 dead end rooms. Nowhere near the 20 we need for the prize. I think we'll stop here. Some progress today. We got 2 letters. We got the room, the red room downstairs, and a new door to look at. We have a new clue for what to do in the pump room next time we get there. I'm still looking for that greenhouse. Still trying. I feel we got so close to being able to get that lab. I mean, we got robbed. Furnace ruined our run. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Until next time.